Hi guys, how are you doing? I'm doing fine. Hey, nimeanza hiyo video na psych, but I think that's nice. So, thank you guys sana for subscribing from the time ulijoka na hii channel. Thank you for those who are returning. Manze, thank you for clicking. Asanteni. Please go subscribe for those who have not subscribed. Also tell your friend to subscribe. Please help me grow this channel. Thank you so much, guys. So, today I thought of a topic or something that I want to discuss with you. And I thought there are things that I would want to tell my younger self. And I know most of you also would want to tell your younger self something, right? Right? So, you guys would be wondering how old am I so that I will be telling my younger self the things. And in the previous video of Get to Know Me, I said I'm not going to be disclosing my age. But well, that has changed now. I'm going to be telling you my age. And so the other day, last week, I'm shooting this video on the 25th of September 2022. So on the 21st of September 2022, I just turned 27. Yeah, guys, so I am 27 years old of age, and there are things that I would want to tell my younger self, and these are the things that I'm going to be telling you. And maybe you also have things that you'd want to tell your younger self. Kindly comment down in the comment section. And also, yeah, if you agree with what I'm going to be saying here, also write down in the comment section, guys. Thank you. So let's get into it. And I've written my points kwa notebook yangu. And can we just get into the first point? And my first point is things will happen at different time for you. So there is no need to feel bad when things happen, maybe a little bit late or a little bit earlier for you than your peer. Okay? Yeah. And I would want to elaborate kidogo too on this, yeah? What I mean is there were days that I felt that life was moving too fast for me, and there were days that I felt that life is moving slowly. Yani, I don't know, it's too slow for me. Comparing myself to my peers, and that's one thing that I learned, that I would tell my younger self, please stop comparing yourself because things are going to happen for you at different times. For example, I told you in my Get to Know Me video that I have a son who is 4 years old, and that means I gave birth to him when I was just 22. I was almost turning 23, but I had not turned 23, so I was 22. That means the whole year of me being a 22-year-old, I was mostly the better part of it pregnant, yeah. So I feel that this happening to me somehow, actually not immediately, not when I was pregnant, and not even when I immediately gave birth, but later on, I feel like I suffered from postpartum depression, and I started to feel like life for me is stagnating, comparing myself to my peers, who, because I used to look at my peers' life, and they're working, they have not yet started their families. Now here I am at 22, already a wife and a mom, and I felt manze, maisha inanipeleka mbio. I'm too young for this. But I can tell you for a fact that right now I am so happy it happened that way, and it happened then. Yeah. Right now my son is 4 years, and looking back, I would tell my younger self, it's okay, take it slow. Do not bring yourself to suffering postpartum depression because of that, comparing yourself. Yeah. And yeah, I think he brings so much joy to us and he's around. So if you see him acting funny, you know that he's around. Okay. Or if you hear him talking, because I know he can. Yeah. And also, yeah, okay, that's just one point. And there, I felt life was moving so fast for me. There are also times when I have felt that life is moving so slow for me. When, let's say, career-wise, I would not say so for me because I got a job immediately after graduating. So that one I'm thankful for. But in some things like buying assets and properties, I have felt like my life is moving slow. And this is me, a 27-year-old, telling myself maybe a 25, 24-year-old, because by this time I have graduated. And by this time, I am seeing my peers buy cars, buy land. I would tell my younger self that it's okay, we need not to have those things at that time, because it is not yet your time. Your time is coming, and when your time comes, it will not be your peers' time. Okay, I don't know if you agree with me. You tell me in the comment section, sir. So yeah, that's point number one. Point number two, um, I would tell I the younger Winnie. I would tell her to stop following the norm of life, that actually the norm, because it's the society that has named that the norm. You know, the way we have, you go to school, after high school you join campus or college, and then after that the society expects you to get a job. If you don't get a job, it doesn't matter whether you get a job or not, they expect you to marry or get married. Yeah. I'll tell Winnie, it's not a must that to happen. And actually, the society does not stop at getting married. They don't stop at it. And when I say the society, we are also the members of the society. So I think it's us now to stop these things. And they expect you, once you get married, within a year or so, they are seeing you pregnant or they are seeing a baby. Yes. And for people who get into marriages and the first year, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, they are not yet pregnant, they don't have babies, everybody is still asking, hey, kwani utatuletea nitaitwa until lini? Hey, kwani, guys, let's stop asking such questions. If to all couples is different, and we all know for sure that some people do not want children. Some couple maybe have made a decision that they're not going to have children, and it's okay because it's their life. Some people have conditions. So you asking for that person, when are you going to bring? They also do not know. They are wishing to have that baby there, but the condition cannot, at that time, is not possible. So I would tell my younger self that it's okay not to follow that. Yeah. For example, I would say, I felt that after me going to college, I needed to actually not even get married first, because for me, I felt, I would tell the younger Winnie, there's a time in my life whereby I felt I would stop like the college degree that I was pursuing, and just maybe find something else to do or to follow in life. Some people may disagree and think it's not okay, but I feel this is life. And if, for example, I followed that path then and stopped the degree that I was pursuing then, and maybe just took something else that actually, maybe this I'll discuss in another video. But for example, if you feel that society is forcing you to follow that norm, just know that you can be you. You can initiate your own path and follow it. And imagine at the end of the day, you'll come sometime you look back and say, I am grateful I followed that path instead of following the norm of the society. And for example, even like when you get into marriage and they ask you for babies, they ask you for number one comes, where's number two, someone's number three, number four, number five, it will never stop. Okay, that's number two. And I see I'm taking out of time in points, so I'm gonna be moving a little bit faster. So point number three is that Winnie, younger Winnie, maybe 22, 21-year old, uh, maybe also 16, 17. I'll tell myself, please, Winnie, mind the way you talk about yourself. Do not doubt yourself. Do not even one day doubt yourself. Let me tell you guys, the many times that I have not done things because of me doubting myself and doubting my capabilities are so many times. Yani my mind keeps on telling me, ai, wewe utaweza kweli. There are many times that I have felt inadequate for for roles, for yeah, yani to say the least is that I think it's called an imposter syndrome, where you feel like you're not enough to be even in the position that you're in. I think I would tell my younger self, do not even one day doubt yourself. Ain't no way other people are gonna be doubting you and you're also doubting yourself. Please show to yourself that you can, because you can. Actually, it's all in your mind. It's all in your mind. So I would tell younger Winnie, do not doubt yourself even a single day. Whatever you feel you can do, please go ahead, because yes, you can do it. Please go ahead, because yes, you can conquer the world. Please go ahead, because yes, you are capable and you have everything it takes. Yani, I would affirm myself more. I would look at myself in the mirror more and tell myself that I am beautiful and I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. I would tell myself that you can, yani everything that you dream of can come to true. Yani every dream that you have is valid. And I would also tell myself that your body is perfect the way it is. And this I would tell younger Winnie, or people who are in that age, especially the teenage phase, the people who are maybe in high school and joining campus or in campus. My dear, you are beautiful the way you are. There is no one way of defining beauty. I think we are all beautiful in our own ways. And imagine that body of yours have carried you up to this far. You you just have to love it. You just have to love it and know that you're beautiful and you're perfect the way you are. So I would tell my younger self that you're fearfully and wonderfully made, and look at myself in the mirror more times and remind me of that. And affirm myself more. Yes. So the other thing that I would tell a younger Winnie is that and it's not everything that you hear is gospel truth. It's not everything that you hear from older people is gospel truth, especially about marriage, especially about childbirth. It's not everything you hear is gospel truth, because I have come to experience some of these things, and the way I was told is not how my life has turned out to be, and some of the experiences that I've had from other people has turned out not to be my experiences. I've had it different. For example, I I used to see mothers, a lot of let's say advertisements on Instagram, on social media about motherhood, and even looking at our mothers I looked at motherhood as if it's something that I would do so easily. And the truth is, it has not been so difficult because I've had the support system of my family. But guys, it's not easy, and especially when you get, if at all you're going to get a postpartum depression, that phase is really is such a dark phase. Maybe in another video I'm gonna share what I went through during that phase that I experienced postpartum depression. I didn't know there was a word like that actually, but I came to know that there is a word like that later on, much later on after I had given birth and I had passed that stage. Yeah, but even in marriage, some people tell you it's so bad, some people tell you it's so good, but experiences are different for everybody. That's why I'm gonna tell my younger self, it's not everything that you hear is gospel truth, because you know people are going to tell you things from their experience and not yours. So, and especially women in marriage, they're gonna tell you things that they have experienced themselves. And you know what? Actually, people tell you what they want you to hear, and they will not tell you. They will not give you information, everything. They will not give you everything that they are going through, especially in their marriages. So imagine you just have to find it out kwa experience yako. So Winnie, younger Winnie, not everything you hear out here is gospel truth. Even money wise, it's not gospel truth, because people are gonna be telling you, I invested in this and this, and it turned out it paid me so well. You come invest, and then it doesn't pay you as it paid them. So kila mtu na experience yake, usidanganywe. Some things you even have to experience them yourself. Yeah, so that's another thing. Maybe another thing that I'll tell myself, this is something that I had not actually written it here, but I had actually, yeah, it's almost something that we have discussed, but I would tell myself, do not feel older or younger than your age is. Just, if you are 22, let yourself be a 22-year-old and enjoy that time. If you are 27 like me, I allow myself be a 27. So I actually would tell my younger self, because I didn't do this, I would tell my younger self, imagine you're just a youngster. Yeah? Enjoy this time, because a time is coming when you'll not be that again and you'll know you missed out. Yeah? So do not feel older or younger than you are. Your age is your age. Okay, it's okay to say that you are younger, but don't do the things that you feel are good to you for that age. Some of us have been tied in things, and I will say this, and I don't know how it's. Maybe we are going to disagree or agree, but some of us have been tied so much by religion, such that we feel that we cannot do some things, because if I do some things, what is my pastor going to say? What is my mommy going to say? But let me tell you this, that there's time for everything. Religion should not okay, being a Christian or being a Muslim comes with guide. I would say maybe the Bible is our guide, yes. But even the Bible says enjoy your youth, but pia ukumbuke inasema pia uta account, yeah. You're going to account that kwa God. It's only God that will judge you. Although the Bible says that pia sisi kama believers pia tunaweza judge each other. But msiniulize hiyo verse, but I know it's somewhere in Corinthians. I'm not so sure, guys. I don't want to quote a verse that I don't know. But what I'm saying is, do not, some of us, like me, I felt as if I was at 22, but in a 20, I was a 22-year-old, but my mind was like a 28-year-old. Probably this could be because of the fact that I'm a firstborn. I had been very responsible from the word go, but even that, do not let that rob you your age, rob you your time of doing the things that you should be doing at a certain age. The last thing that I would tell my younger self is plan, 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 plan. I always tell myself, I think that if I had planned some things since I was in campus, probably by now I would have achieved a lot. What I mean is, write your goals and everything like a bucket list of what you want to do, what you want to achieve by when. Achieve them one by one by one by one. Stop this thing of I'm young, I can do this, I can do this because I don't have the money. Let me tell you, money is never enough and will never be enough. So me, when I was in campus, I was such an entrepreneur. Yeah, I would get my head money and I would use my head money to go buy stock and come and sell the stock to the students. So I would say at some point I had some cash here and there, but this cash actually iliishianga tu kwa kukula nyama, in campus, kukula nyama. Ukikama mnakula nyama kama comrade, my friend, kukula nyama, kununua nguo mzuri, kusuka nywele, and that's it. I would tell you this. As a campus student right now, please plan to save. Learn how to save. There is a certain lecturer when we were in campus who told us that saving is the hardest discipline to learn, and it is the easiest. Saving is a discipline. You need to be disciplined enough to save. Because let me tell you, even kama sisi who are now working, you get your salary and my friend, you have budgeted for it and hakuna kitu inabaki. Unajiuliza sasa ya kusave itatoka wapi? That's why it is a discipline. You will not have enough ati mpaka ya hiyo ya kusave. Sometimes you'll just need to forgo some things. You'll need to forgo some things for you to get something better and bigger in the future. Okay. This video is gonna be a little bit longer venye naona, so let me stop at that. And you guys kindly also comment in the comment section things that you tell your younger self. And if you agree with what I say, also comment down below. If you want to add anything, also add. So yeah, thank you guys for listening to me up to this far. And yeah, I love you all. Have a good time. Bye.